What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the JR Wisdom channel. I'd like to thank all you guys for tuning back in, new and old subscribers. And if you're just now clicking on one of my videos, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all my future videos. So this video I'm talking about today, shout out to Char Willie for sending me the link for this. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very interesting topic, and it's something that people tend to find themselves in this position, men and women. But today I'm talking about this particular actress, which has made recent headlines, and her name is Jenifer Lewis. And for a lot of y'all, she's a very accomplished actress, but y'all may know her. Y'all seen her in several videos where she's actually playing someone's mother. Majority of her roles, she's playing someone's mother or grandmother, and she's got like the same, she's basically playing the same character in all her movies. So the topic is basically of people getting finessed, jugged, whatever term you want to use, getting over on someone, using someone, beating them out of, cash, assets, whatever. This has been going on since the beginning of humanity. But this story in particular is basically about when someone does, and in this case, women for the most part, when they do happen to get finessed by a man, they won't take accountability or accept it, and it's not their fault, even though there are signs in place. So with Jenifer Lewis's story in particular, okay, so basically this starts out with her working out at LA Fitness. So she's working out there for some time, and she happens to meet a guy, or a manager, so to speak, that works there. And so, things develop as they do, and she develops a personal relationship with this guy, and they start dating outside of the fitness, LA Fitness. And, things go on. They're dating for roughly 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And I guess somewhere along the lines, this guy asks her, he tells her about an investment and asks her, would she be willing to loan him or invest, in this film project he has? And she loans the man $50,000. You know what I'm saying? So that's one flag. I mean, some of you may not look at that as such, but okay, it's been 90 days. You're dating this man. Obviously, you make a lot much more than he does, and you just up and loan him $50,000. All right. They have this relationship going, this, that, and the third. So somewhere along the lines, basically, things go sour, or, the $50,000 isn't spent on what he says he's going to spend it on. And obviously they break up. So she gets upset, in whatever fashion, and she goes to LA Fitness, his employer, and complains that this guy, finessed her out of $50,000. He said he was going to do this, this, and this. And they're like, why are you telling us that? That's a personal problem. You should be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's your thing. You were dating this guy. So she's like, no, you guys owe me money. Now imagine a dude doing this. But she's like, you owe me money because of my dating choices, because I chose to develop a relationship and sleep with this guy, or whatever, and he got me $50,000. So you guys should be complicit in the fact that he got me for this money. Like, nah, we're not about to pay you or be accountable. So I guess she launches her own investigation, gets an attorney, and they do a background check on this man and find out that he might have served some time, or he had a criminal record, which if you dig deep enough with a lot of people, you will find that. And she's saying, well, LA Fitness should have done proper background check and criminal investigation, and she would have never got swindled, finessed, or whatever out of this money. Which is crazy. So I'm saying, in this case, why didn't you do your own investigation on this man? You want the employer to do an investigation on this man, but you didn't do a proper investigation before you invested or gave him $50,000. Now, I can only assume that this man was a younger man. This, Miss Jenifer Lewis, she's 60 years old. This guy's a manager for this area. So I'm just assuming that he's a younger man that's dating her. So what else would he want, logically thinking, you're an actress, other than your money, being that you're an older woman? And not only that, Jenifer Lewis is bipolar, so somewhere down the line they might have got into something, or she might have just lost it on him, because of her condition, and he was just out of the relationship and didn't want to deal with it, and the $50,000 was going with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that gets me. She wants these guys to be accountable for her dating choices and the fact that she got finessed. So just imagine if a man did that to a woman's employer, and see what would happen then. Anyway, like I said, she gets an attorney. She attempts to file a civil lawsuit, and she basically used her celebrity status as leverage to put the spotlight on LA Fitness to say that they're hiring criminals, this, that, and the third, and they should be complicit in her dating choices. So this was back in January of this year, 2017, that she filed this civil lawsuit. So obviously all this time, I'm assuming they're going through litigation, negotiations, doing investigations on this whole thing. And just recently, I guess this week, they settled out of court for an undisclosed amount after 6 months. But obviously they basically just did this just because she's a celebrity, and they didn't want any further negative light shined on their establishment because of this. But I'm just looking at it like sometimes, men get finessed, women get finessed, they get beat out of money all the time, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the signs are there and you don't want to recognize it. Sometimes you just have to charge it to the game, which is the way I ultimately see it. I'm looking at this as, okay, if this was the other way around and a man got taken for a younger woman that he was dating 3 months, an older man, and he went to her place of business where she works at, her employer, and complained that this woman said that she was starting some type of film or investing in some kind of stock or whatever, and she takes his $50,000, they'd probably tell him to get the hell out of here, and so would the family court. Not the family court, civil court. So with the civil court, because I talk about family court so much on my channel. So with the civil court, the judge would probably tell him to get lost. You know what I'm saying? So due to the nature of her celebrity, her being a female, but what's odd, kind of odd is, I know she's a celebrity, but she's a black female, and they actually went through this, especially the civil court to actually go. But I guess it's all about making money, But this stuff happens. Men normally just charge it to the game and they move on with their lives. You have women getting finessed as well, for sex, and then they claim that they didn't know that this guy was this way. He was such a sweetheart. He did this, or they might even know the man's background. And then after the fact, they want to be accountable for the man that they sleep with, or the fact that they got pregnant for him, knowing that they weren't on birth control, or he wasn't using any form of prophylactic or anything, or he pulled the condom off, all kind of crazy stuff. Same thing with women who end up in porn. Said they thought it was stripping, but they ended up, all types of stuff, claiming to be finessed, and that's not even the thing. Men get taken, these older men, especially older men, or these sugar daddies who would try to use this excuse. Come on, man. It's not realistic. People are just going to laugh at you and tell you go on about your business. But I guess for women, in the grand scheme of things, in civil court, this is a big win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised. I guess the only reason why they settled out of court, because it probably would have been going on. LA Fitness was probably just tired of going back and forth to court if that was the case, and spending this money on litigation. So they just went ahead and settled out of court just to get this over with. So all I'm saying is, do your own research on who it is that you're messing with or what deal you're getting into. Don't try to blame it on anyone else, men or women, especially women. Don't try to blame something on someone's employer. This is just crazy that you're going to blame an employer on who you choose, your dating choices and stuff like that. So just give it up. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Jenifer Lewis, you need to make better choices, realize what's going on. I guess you have 50K to part with. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you learned your lesson from all of this. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Just be responsible and accountable for what it is that you're doing out there. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, in the comment section below. Make sure you guys email me If you have any questions or any topics you'd like me to discuss, add me on Facebook and Instagram. The links is in the description. Make sure you guys pick up your t-shirts if you haven't. I have the link for Teespring as well for JR Wisdom's threads. I'm wearing one right now. Red pill poppers for all the red pill guys out there. And red pill ladies. You know what I mean? Do that. Well of Wisdom link is there as well. If you haven't checked out my Amazon profile, make sure you guys check that out. And definitely remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace and blessings be upon you all. And catch you guys later. I'm out.